Good morning! Hello, 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 hello! Good morning. Welcome back to Free Speak. Speak free. Free speak. Yeah. Free writing with our mouth today. It's gonna be great. So hello. Welcome back, people of the internet. It's great. I feel that's derogatory, so let's call you something different. Fans, loyal fans, thank you for supporting me, you loyal fans. You guys are great. I have a goal. I want to get 100 subscribers. And I know, I don't want to sound too pushy but I have a goal to get 100 subscribers. And when I do, I'll do something special. My goal is to get 100 subscribers before the summer hits. I would love that. I'm actually fairly good right now. I think I'm at 27. So I'm like a quarter of the way there. Now let's really push through and get some more, because if we get 100, I want to do something crazy. I want to not necessarily, it's a way to motivate you people, you guys, my fans. But something small, because 100 is not a lot, but it's a big step. So I don't know. I'll make a special episode, a special funny episode commemorating 100. If you have ideas, please drop them in the description, and I will let you know what I will do. Yeah. Good. Cool. Let's get this thing rolling, right? Let's get this episode underway. If you didn't know, I am part of theater. I'm part of the theater at the college that I go to. Ooh, so mysterious. Where does he go? I don't know. I guess you'll have to just find me. Anyways, I go to college and I'm part of the theater department at the college, and I love it. It's fantastic. Lots of fun stuff that we do. It's fantastic. And then, so I have rehearsals like every night for a show that I'm in right now, which is okay. It's great. I love working and going underway and practicing. It's a lot of fun. But it's also a lot of work, and sometimes it feels as if people don't know what theater is, or are just uncomfortable. Okay, like for instance, we're doing a show right now called Assassins. And it's a good show, and if for those of you who subscribe who are in the area and who want to come out and see it, please do come see it. Anyways, come see it. Assassins, look it up. There's gonna be 2 productions. It's not the one at the Spinning Tree, but it's the one elsewhere. Anyways, it's Assassins. The play is about the assassins of the United States. So all the people who tried to kill presidents in the United States. So we've got John Wilkes Booth, we've got Giuseppe Zangara, we've got Leon Czolgosz, Lynette Fromm, and Sarah Jane Moore. We've got Charles Guiteau, Lee Harvey Oswald, we've got Samuel Bick, John Hinckley. I think that's it. Yeah. But it's a really cool. I didn't know anything about it, and then when I heard we were gonna have a musical, I was like, ooh, that sounds fun. I love musicals. So I started doing some research back in September for a show that is performed in April. Okay, so just let that be known. I started working on this a really long time before it opened, like ridiculously long. So we were doing that. So started working on it. Started working on it. Started listening to it. It's really heavy. It is heavy. Like, you watch that and you're like, oh wow. You just leave and you just got this like, I don't know what to do, and this is so difficult and so challenging. So it's a really great. It's a really great show. I now am refined in theater. Like, I did a lot in high school, and those were more of entertainment plays. So you kind of do it for the sake of, ooh, it's got cool music, or oh, it's such a fun, happy story, and it makes a happy ending. As a senior, I directed You Can't Take It With You, which is great. It was a good story. It was fun. It was crazy. It was zany. It was fun to have all my friends play the parts that I had dreamed up for them and do the direction that I wanted to. Really, honestly, it wasn't really good directing work for me, because now that I know what directing is, a lot of it was just, I just want to bring this play to life, and this is how I did it. But it was not necessarily, didn't have a purpose, didn't have a theme. It was lacking some of those key components. So, but otherwise, in high school, it was all about just having fun and having a story. And in college, or at least where I go, it's a lot more about just, I don't know, I guess challenging people. And we talked in my intro to theater class about what art is and what theater is. And art, the difference between art and entertainment is that entertainment is supposed to make you pretend like you're thinking. So when you watch something that's entertaining, you're like, ooh, I wonder, like classic example is like CSI or Bones or all these detective shows where you're like, who did it? You're just like, ooh, I think it was that guy, I think it was that guy, ooh, and then finally, oh, I knew it all along, it was gotta be the woman, Those shows are meant for entertainment. You're still thinking about who did it, but you're not really thinking, you're not really analyzing. You don't have to change your perspective from watching the show. Same thing with, like, right now I'm watching Breaking Bad, and I'm watching it, and it's like, yes, it's interesting. I'm like, ooh, I wonder what does that symbolize? This is forward. This is an element that kind of foreshadows the future. But at the same time, I don't have to change anything to watch the show. I watch the show just for the sake of watching it, but I don't have to mentally change. I'm like, oh, you know what? It's okay for dads to be drug dealers. That doesn't happen. I'm not like, oh, wow, it doesn't challenge my opinion anyway. Granted, they still have elements of art in them. So you are still seeing the plot device where they show you a snippet of something and they don't explain it. That is an artistic element of foreshadowing something in the future. You have people that kind of give you exposition without really saying that, oh, this is what Walter did, and da-da-da-da-da. That's an artistic element, but primarily it's meant for entertainment, not for art. A lot of theater shows that we have in our school, and a lot of things that I've gone to see, have been more art. It's challenging. It forces you to think. One of the plays that I was in the beginning was called Faculty Room, and it was about these 3 teachers that had no respect for the rules at all. And they were dating their students. They were smoking crack cocaine in the teachers' lounge, smoking cigarettes, drinking. Having affairs with their students, and then they were radicalizing and talking about the rapture. Like it was, you watch it, and it's really difficult to see because you're like, that is so messed up and that is not right at all. But then at the same time, you fall in love with these characters, and you're like, I really want this guy to succeed, or I really want that. You're just like, wow, that was a weird play. So that's more of art than entertainment. Same thing can be said for this show, Assassins. It will make you feel heavy afterwards. You're like, wow, I don't really know if that's what I believe or what. Ooh, that is hard. But at the same time, it's okay because it challenges and it makes you, put forward some more of that critical thinking. Like, it challenges your belief, and especially in the Faculty Room play, they were kind of poking fun at religion. And the rapture, and is it crazy to believe in the rapture? Is it not crazy? Da 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 da. And so it's challenging to believe, and you're like, oh man, I don't know. Am I like that, or is that what everyone thinks about me and then my religion, or is that, oh yeah, that's totally how religion is? It's challenging. It's meant to challenge and inspire, to make you think, to make you change the way you look at life. So that's why I love doing theater nowadays, is because I've finally gotten to the point where it's not just entertainment plays. Those are still fun. Those are great. I love those. But there's so much more, there's so many more levels that you can explore because they've got this, you know, like this depth to them that challenges the person that you're showing this to. Like, you know, with Streetcar Named Desire, you know, you're watching this and you're like, oh, I love these characters, and you're like, oh man, that was so messed up, and he should not have done that. And then you're like, oh, but at the same time I understand, and I understand why, and she kind of had it coming, but at the same time it's not ever justified, and it's weird to think that maybe is this I don't know. You feel uncomfortable and if you can feel uncomfortable in a show after walking out, that's a good show. That is something that they did correctly. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for coming back. You guys are the best. More videos coming out. Again, pushing to 100. If you can get 100 subscribers, leave a comment about what you want me to do, and I will come up with something. All right, guys? All right, guys, have a great day. Love you all. Love all my fans. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I will see you back next week.